What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving back into the world of TikTok, and these are some of my favorite tattoos to critique because generally TikTok can be a dumpster fire. But every now and again we run across a good one, so without further ado, let's just jump into it. What's up, guys? Big news, I've finally got some merch. I've got this design and many others on a bunch of cool items. We've got hoodies, we've got bomber jackets, we've got socks, you name it, I've got it. And what's even cooler is I got my friend Sabrina's help, who is actually a director over at Disney Animation. That's why they look so dope. I'm super lucky to have her help, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. So use the link below and go stock up on a bunch of cool shit. Thanks again, Sabrina, for all the help, and thank you guys for all the support. All right, let's check out this first one. She mentioned she got this tattoo when she was 19. It was from her favorite band, Story of the Year. I'll spill my heart for you. And this tattoo didn't age very well. I don't know how old she is now. She doesn't look too old, but this is the problem when you get tattoos that are a little too small and dug in a little too deep. And this can be a problem with tattoos that are very small. You can have blowouts, but on the other hand, these tattoos can also fade away. So you have to find a nice happy middle ground. Obviously this one blew out a little bit. You can tell from the my and the U, but honestly it's not that bad. You can still read it. Now personally I would have had this tattoo face the other way because this is technically upside down, although it probably was for her. But hopefully she doesn't regret this tattoo. I mean, again, it's not that bad, although it is upside down, but it seems like she's okay with it. The my does look very close to spill, and again that could be because it's blown out, but this tattoo definitely could have been done better. Had she seeked out an artist that specializes in small tattoos, this probably wouldn't be such an issue. But I really don't think this is gonna be the worst tattoo we see today. So, on to the next one. All right, this one says, tattoo tour. Oh boy. Yeah, these are definitely not great. I'm surprised that she's got a lot of them, and she didn't learn after the first time, because her hand is pretty rough to say the least. That moon has seen better days. The stars are all over the place. Yeah, this is a mess. These are the tattoos that you should get on your legs first, maybe not such a visible spot. You know, I see these kinds of tattoos a lot. They are pretty trendy, and they are called trends because they don't usually last forever. But trends could still be done well. These are not. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, a nice little barbed wire heart that actually looks like it hurts. It almost looks like she did these tattoos herself. I wouldn't be surprised. She's got a nice Pegasus on her leg, or at least I think that's a Pegasus. It almost looks like a donkey with wings. And I can't tell if this one right here is a lemon or a golden snitch. I do see a little teddy bear and a butterfly, and I can't really make out what that other one is. Not really too sure. Jeff informed me that that is probably a bag of tea, and I'll go with it. It honestly looks like a bag of shit, but I digress. What else have we got? I don't even know what that is. Oh boy. That's why you shouldn't do tattoos yourself, kids. That one's rough. That's blown out. Parts are falling apart. I think that's a sun. It looks like a moon with wings and a sun. I feel like she's got so many suns and stars and moons all over her. Well, at least you know she's into astrology before you even talk to her, so you can avoid that red flag. Some cute little scissors. Or cherries. That one's rough. Stop getting tattooed at home. Well, I hope you're happy with your choices because they're not going anywhere. But at least they'd make for easy cover-ups. I don't know. On to the next one. Next, oh boy. Oh man, yikes. I know what she was going for. I don't know if she's thrilled about it. You know, the chin isn't so bad. The upper lips are what get me, because they're going at these weird angles and it makes her upper lip look off. Yeah, again, I've said it 1,000 times before. If you're gonna get your face tattooed, go to somebody who has a decent portfolio, because this is the first thing that everybody sees. This is your first introduction, and you only get one. Yeah, that one's rough. Again, I think it's just the upper lips that do it for me. I mean, even if the lips themselves disappear after time, she's still gonna have that pencil mustache forever. Sorry that happened to you. Again, the chin isn't too bad. It's really just that upper lip. It just looks so off. It's probably fixable. I would just definitely go to somebody, again, who knows what they're doing. I'm all for these tattoos that represent your culture, but they have to be done well. It is your face after all. All right, on to the next one. Me going to a known local tattoo artist with good work. Uh-oh. She's shaking her head, this can't be good. This is what I wanted. These are some of my favorite TikTok trends. This is what I wanted and this is what I got. Because it's never good. It's always terrible. And they always put a smile on my face. So let's find out what she got. Yep, Kind of what I expected. To be honest, I did expect a little bit better because the original design was nothing but outlines, but this artist decided to add all this hatchy rake mark shading all over the place. And I can't even tell that's a skeleton hand at the bottom. It almost looks like a liquor bottle. She starts off by saying that she went to a known local tattoo artist with good work, but it really makes me curious if she checked out the portfolio first, because there's no way she saw fantastic work in the portfolio, went to this guy, and that's what they did. I just don't buy it. So again, you can hear things all day long about a good shop or a good artist, but you have to check out the work they've done. Because this should have been an easy tattoo. It's nothing but lines. And this is on the top of her forearm, so again, a lot of people are gonna see this. I'm sure she's not thrilled about it. It's not gonna make for an easy cover up, that's for sure. The line work is all over the place, and I wouldn't even call this line work. I just don't know how the artist messed this tattoo up that bad. This one's almost unreadable. The spade under the ace almost looks like a pound sign. It's not really there. I noticed these aren't even the same suit. If you're gonna do a tattoo like this, you might as well get a royal flush. Make them all a spade. I absolutely, genuinely would have not known that that's a hand had we not seen the before photo. This one is just so rough. Taylor, I hope you got this thing fixed. I'd love to see an update if you do see this video.
All right, real quick, I want to take a break and give a shout out to the sponsor of our channel, Mad Rabbit. Mad Rabbit is a tattoo aftercare company that has something for everyone. Whether you're a new tattooer or a longtime veteran, they've got you covered. So head on over to madrabbit.com and check out all they have to offer. And be sure to use code PONY20 to save 20% off your entire order. All right, let's get back to it.
On to the next one. Oh boy, I do believe this is another what I wanted versus what I got. I can't wait. All right, I'm gonna pause right here. This original tattoo looks fantastic. This thing is done super well. I can only think that the artist is probably gonna rip this thing off entirely, probably copy it line for line, but let's find out. Bingo. It's exactly what I thought. It looks like the artist copied this line for line, and the problem with copying tattoos or tracing tattoos are you're copying the shape of the body as well, so everything on the outside gets very squished. If you like a certain design out there or you love a certain tattoo, make sure the artist redesigns it themselves to fit your body, because it's also unfair to the original wearer that somebody else now has their tattoo, a much shittier version of their tattoo. But yeah, she looks like E.T. There's no way around this one. I know the character on the left is supposed to look crazy, but she looks batshit. There's not really any great technical skills in this one either, so I guess I wouldn't expect much more than a traced tattoo. The color is poop, especially the green in that, I don't know anime, guys, okay? We're gonna call it a dragon. The color is terrible in the dragon. I'm not sure what those things are. In purple up top, they kind of look like satellites or the International Space Station. I don't know, this thing just really sucks. I'm sorry to say to the wearer. And again, this one is also gonna be a very difficult cover up, because even if you reworked this tattoo, it's not gonna look that great. You can manage to shift some lines here and there, but this thing's in there. Well, at least the artist decided to get creative and add those satellites in there because they weren't in the original photo, so gotta give him credit there. I'm assuming this is on the leg, which I guess, good thing that it's not completely visible on your arm. Unless it is, then oops. Listen, I know tattoos can be super expensive, but if you're gonna invest in something that's gonna be on your body for the rest of your life, go to somebody who specializes in just this. Otherwise, you'll likely end up disappointed and probably have to spend more later on covering it up. Shall we see what's next? This one says bad tattoos versus. Okay, let's pause the video right there. Yeah, this looks a lot like my leg, filled with bad tattoos, and I'm okay with it. There's a lot of really terrible tattoos here. He probably has more bad tattoos than I do, which is really impressive. Let's find out what he's comparing it to. Good tattoos. Yeah, I don't know about that.
You sure about that?
Yeah, these tattoos, to me, aren't any better than the ones he just showed on his legs. Especially the birds in the middle of his chest, that cat's face. I guess the cat's face is okay. Not great. This thing is a mess. The roses on the shoulders, the clouds behind it, the ribbon on his pec, and that neck tattoo has probably seen better days. And I know I've said it 1,000 times, but these are the most visible parts on your body. You wanna make sure you get good work in those areas. Save the rest of your body for whatever you want, the bullshit, but when it's on your neck, hands, face, etc., try to get good tattoos. But if you don't really care, then neither do I. And if we're getting super critical, the peace sign on the face doesn't even look that great. It does look a bit uneven. And you gotta be careful with face tattoos because they tend to blur out over time, so I imagine that's gonna look like one big mole.
Mole, 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 mole.
But hey, if he thinks they're good tattoos, then more power to him. Thanks for sharing your bad tattoos versus your bad tattoos. On to the next one. All right, this one's gonna be cool. I do like the idea of a pufferfish on the knee or like interactive tattoos. I mean, this one looks to be done really well. I do wish the line weights were a bit thicker just to kind of
give it a little bit more pop, but overall really not too bad. And it works really well. But this tattoo is clearly done in a shop. It looks like it's a nice shop from what I can see. And this is what you get for going to a shop compared to tattooing on your couch at home. Is that Jelly Roll in the background? Somebody save me. I'm sure he's tired of hearing that, but hey, I'm tired of hearing it look like Johnny Sins. It's something we gotta live with. Hopefully this color holds because it is very bold, but it is on the brighter side of things, which brighter tattoos tend to fade faster than like a more muted tone. And it is on the knee, so I do worry about how this is gonna age, but it seems like it's packed in there pretty well. I think this thing's pretty rad. It's well executed, it's a super fun idea. Let's check out what else we've got. Time for another impossible cover-up. Yeah, I mean, this one looks pretty rough to start. Don't really know what he's gonna do with it. Okay, a tiger face, I don't know how that's gonna go. Let's hope for the best. They say they're too much work and never look good. Check this one out and let me know what you think. Okay, well, it definitely looks better now, but this is one of those tattoos that I wonder what it's gonna look like in a month, 2 months, because all that white is gonna be drowned out by the gray that's underneath it, and it's probably gonna end up looking very flat. I mean, almost anything looks better than the tattoo was there before, but I just really worry this is gonna look like one muddy ass tiger. But at least the flowers look better. If you're the tattoo artist or you are the owner of this tattoo, if you wouldn't mind reaching out to us, I would love to see this tattoo healed. I know it was posted about a year ago, so I'd love to see what it looks like now. We'd love to be proved wrong. I don't think I am, but at least it looks good for now. I have seen people tattoo simple white designs on a blackout tattoo, but they generally heal a lot softer than what they go in, and they're done with liners. So the way that this thing is done, I just highly doubt that it's gonna stay that white forever. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. Tattooing gone wrong. This definitely looks like a tattoo that was done in India. I've seen dozens of these videos. Now I'm sure there are some fantastic artists in India, but I have seen dozens of videos where they are tattooing out on the street or in an environment like this. But as this video goes, probably not the cleanest way to go about it. Just wiping away that tattoo with his bare hands, tattooing with his bare hands, doing everything with his bare hands. You'd think there were no gloves in India. He didn't even shave the area beforehand, which is never good. The hairs end up getting caught in the needle. Sometimes it can make ingrown hairs. It's just a recipe for disaster. I'm sure they have razors in India. Come on now. But yeah, this thing is just rough all the way around. You'd think this thing would be big and bold and black, but when he wipes it away, there's barely anything there. And that's probably a good thing. The needle's probably super dull from all the other people he's tattooed on the street over the past year. It really makes me wonder what he's using for ink. Could it be India ink? Okay, I'm done. Anyway, this one's pretty rough. I don't think the next one could get much worse. And I stand corrected. I just wanted to do a quick video and show you guys my new tattoo. So at least she's proud of it. Oh, yeah. Yep. I mean, yeah. As I said, tattoos can generally be a first impression when meeting somebody, and if that's the first impression you want to give off, then more power to you. Just make sure to leave your OnlyFans link below. Well, at least my eyes are going there and not anywhere else in this photo. I'll just say there's a lot to unpack here. I mean, personally, I would love to do this kind of tattoo on somebody. I would make it look so nice and crisp. If you're into that sort of thing, hit me up. Or not. I don't know what kind of person you are. Well, I do. I can come to Arkansas or Alabama or wherever you live, and we can make that happen. Not only is it a terrible tattoo, but there's literally nothing good about what's going on your chest. These roses are awful. Those stars, or spiders, whatever they are, they're rough, and the scales look awfully lopsided. But let's listen to what she has to say.
I just wanted to do a quick video and show you guys my new tattoo. What do you think?
Well, at least she likes it. All right, guys, I think I've seen enough for today. Let's finish this one off. As always,
Big fat load of cum.
don't forget to subscribe,
Horse cock.
and I'll see you guys next week.